20 years ago, 30 years ago, I haven't seen a lot of people needing to have sales skills. So why do you think doctors and professionals and engineers and lawyers, accountants, why do people like that, technical people, need to know how to sell now? What's changed?
It's a great question. I mean, a lot of things have changed. One of the main things is that the power dynamic between professionals and non-professionals, who are their customers or clients, has completely changed. These days, you have people who, who don't put their professionals on a pedestal. They don't simply just go to somebody because of their title, ask them a bunch of questions, and then walk away with a recommendation as if it's the gospel truth. Today, consumers are considerably more savvy. They are doing their own research. They have the capability and access to do their own research in ways that are unparalleled ever at any other time, and they're making use of it. Becoming a good consumer has been drilled into us, and one of the main reasons for that is because there unfortunately has been a lack of professionalism in a lot of different environments, whether that be medical, or in building, in government. Trust has eroded, and people are trusting things and people less and less. They're taking the onus on themselves to do their own diligence, and when that happens, they assume a power dynamic position that most professionals were never taught to deal with. They were taught essentially that they're the ones with the opinions. They ask a few questions, provide a good recommendation, and that's all there is to it. The customer should simply agree, comply, and move on. It just doesn't happen that way anymore. Customers have objections. Clients they have their own questions that they want answered. They'll even come out and ask you, why should I do it with you, as opposed to your colleague down the street? That's another issue that's developed, is the competition. In the past, there might be one doctor or one engineer, one lawyer in every small town, whereas things are, as people move and become more urban, they have access to considerably more supply than they ever did. Today, there are directory pages full of professionals for almost every category you can imagine in major urban centers, and choice. We're spoiled for it. So consumers are looking at you in a set of many other of your competitors now. They used to be colleagues; they're competitors now. To choose what's best for them, and they're becoming, in order to do so, to choose, they've become more savvy. They have demanded to know distinctions that they otherwise would have never concerned themselves with, and in so doing, they're becoming a lot more demanding. And so, as a professional, you need to really be in tune with that, and you need to communicate in such a way that even by how you communicate creates a distinction between you and your colleagues. It's not enough to simply know what you're doing and to do it as best as you can. You now need to communicate that you know what you're doing and are the best in your field. And if you can do that, then the rewards will follow.